Lesson 41. Woo, woo. I like this one. Today's idea will eventually overcome completely the sense of loneliness and abandonment, depression, anxiety, worry, helplessness, misery, suffering, intense fear of loss. This lesson right here, number 41, God goes with me wherever I go, will eventually overcome all of that egoic nonsense. It's what it is. It's nonsense because we are not alone. Deep inside us, there's everything that's perfect. God's within us. Enough said, right? So anyways, it's a great lesson. Yay. All we had to do is like take a minute this morning and make our first real attempt to go past the dark cloud and go to the light beyond, right? Go deeper, go within. Just keep on asking to connect with that energy. But really, we just had to do it once, and then all day long kind of just, God goes with me wherever I go. We laugh at fear now because we know that God goes with us no matter where we go. So you do your long practice in the morning, like 3 to 5 minutes. Then you just kind of repeat today's ideas slowly. And from time to time, you may repeat the idea if you find it helpful. Like I was just at the sink eating potato chips. I know this is not a confessional, Sadie, but I was. And I just thought to myself, yeah, God goes with me wherever I go, even in the potato chip bag. All right, take that. Try to sink down and inward, away from the world and all the foolish thoughts of the world. So I think that is going to be something that we can depend on again and again, all the time, forever and always, going within, trying to reach past these things, deep down, inward. That's where we're trying to go. Okay, enough of this outward appearances stuff. We need to approach reality, and it is quite possible to reach God. Some people have instantaneous success with this, but sooner or later, the lesson says it's always successful. So keep going within, repeating the idea. And yes, you can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you wherever you go. All right, do you want the notes? Yeah, get the notes. Oh, hello, notes. And how are you today? Very well, thank you, because God goes with me wherever I go. What's up? Lesson number 41. Tina Jesus today was it was so funny that today could have addressed my yesterday in the last couple weeks, but better late than never. Jesus was saying, don't accuse yourself of being stupid, of being alone, of being abandoned, of being depressed. Nope, you are never alone. You are loved. You're with God always. God is always with you. God is inside of you. All of that. So anyways, I just had to laugh because yesterday and the 100 days before that, I've been really hard on myself, and really that's just ego stuff, and we got to just basically look past it all now and remember the truth. The truth is we are connected to source energy all the time. God is always with you. Now, whether or not you're aware of it, that's another story. So that's the story that we're trying to change. Absolutely. The truth is you are connected to source energy, and God is always with you. And then the other notes, I kept them pretty short today because it's just more of an experience today of this lesson than words. I mean, that's what we're looking for when we go deep, when we go within. We're looking for the experience of God. We're looking to return to our natural state, return to nature. It's not even actually going out in the woods. It means going inside to where source energy is. That is who you truly are. So yeah, I mean, what's to say? Sometimes the best thing is not saying anything at all and just going deep, going within, and returning to our natural state. As a matter of fact, God goes with me wherever my cookies go, like potato chips, cookies, General Tso's, all that. All that in a bag of chips. All right, so Yeah, the notes were all right. You're never alone. So quit accusing yourself of all this stuff, right? You are loved. You are with God. The truth is we never really left God. We're just having this dream of separation. So if we can always remember that we're connected to source energy no matter what, that should bring you comfort. God is always with you. So yeah, go deep. Go within, return to your natural state. So return to nature is actually yes, I love to go outside. We should go outside. But yeah, it's like your natural state. Return to nature. Return to your natural state of well-being, wellness, connected to source, connected to God, feeling good, staying inside. Oh man, this is gonna confuse my nature kids. Yes, it's good to go outside, but we're talking about staying inside of ourselves, for what we truly need. And really, that is such a good remedy to a lot of problems, because we end up looking outside of ourselves for connection, entertainment, satisfaction, answers. And it's like, how about you go turn it around, go back inside. That's where you're going to find everything. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 41, Insights. God goes with me wherever I go. The peace of God is within me, ready to be found in every instant. It is only my unwillingness to sink past all the images and appearances of the world that keeps me from knowing the peace of God in every moment. It is my belief in the reality of the appearances of the world that blocks my awareness of God's peace in me. As I was doing the exercise, I observed how I seemed to oscillate up and down as I sought to sink past the thoughts of the world and go inward. It was almost as if the ego was frantically baiting fishing lines with ideas to see which ones I might bite on so that I could be reeled back into the world of illusions. I was dumbfounded by some of the off-the-wall thoughts that I hooked onto and followed for a while before I realized I had pulled back from going deep within. So I spit out the hook and resumed my focus on going down and within. It clearly demonstrated that more mind training is needed. I still need these exercises and lessons, even though I have been through them many times. I do want to know the peace of God in every moment. I do want to know Him as my companion and my strength. I do want to know the love that He gives eternally. Doing the exercises has had an effect, and I am willing to keep on practicing because I want more. The peace of God is my natural state. This gives new meaning to returning to nature. It is not about returning to anything in the world. It is about returning home and accepting myself as I was created. There is great security in knowing that God goes with me wherever I go. In my journey inward, I asked Jesus to guide me, to lead the way. He asked me to see what looked like many as one. As one, we jumped into a pool of love. I experienced a movement like a rush that was blowing away the form that I was still trying to bring with me. He asked me to quiet my mind and go even deeper to remember the truth that only love is real. As I followed his lead, the blowing, the rush gradually faded away. I then experienced a feeling of peace, a sense of well-being that I knew was eternal. The forms were gone. This presence is what Jesus means when he says it will cure all sorrow, all loss, all depression. This presence is what is real. This is what goes with me wherever I go. This is what helps me laugh at fear thoughts. This is what heals my mind when I believe in foolish dreams. This is what cures me when I experience the effects of a sick mind. This is my answer to every problem. I don't go home alone. I never am alone. This presence is everywhere. It is in everyone and everything. It is the only presence that is real. I don't want to go back. I don't want to open the body's eyes. I don't want to make the world of form real again. I am reminded again that God goes with me wherever I go. I am reminded that through practice, I can remember while looking through the body's eyes that only the Christ mind is real. This awareness of peace and love is real. I can learn to see past form to the truth of love's presence, which is everywhere. I need to practice. That is my job, remembering that God goes with me wherever I go. I practice this now. I practice this today. pathwaysoflight.org. All right, there you go. God goes with me wherever I go, even to the bathroom.